Hello, lovely people. It's like literally been a while, and that's only because I've been a little like weird lately, and I don't know, my reading habits haven't been the best because November, remember that long TBR I made? I barely made it through it. I mean, I did try, but I barely like tackled a good amount of the books. However, I did get a fair amount of books done. I'm not gonna do a wrap up for that. I'm just not feeling wrap ups anymore. I feel like I should just vlog and then, you know, wrap it up in the vlogs. I think that would be much more suitable for me right now. I just don't wanna, I don't know, wrap ups are just not, I'm not feeling it right now. But I started off the morning with a journal spread. So I already started working on my 2022 reading journal, and just a sneak peek of what's on the inside. Let me choose one of my favorite spreads right now. Okay, one of my favorite spreads is the Patreon book club spread that I made for Books with Chloe's Patreon book club, because obviously I'm a part of it, and I just wanted a separate page for that because I just included the books with my regular TBR, and I would just want a separate like setup where I can look back on the Patreon books of the year. That would be so nice. And then I have been watching a lot of journal videos, and I'm just obsessed with the whole quotes thing. When you're looking through, you're just getting like a lot of inspiration from the quotes that you have set up to, you know, inspire you and push you along. And I decided to pick a quote from the night Circus. Yeah, I just went onto Goodreads and chose whichever quote I thought fit best with the theme I was going for. So basically the theme is like foresty, so for this spread I went with the night sky, and then I carved out like a little Dutch door, I guess you could say. I cut out, I should say, the side into like a moon shape, and then on the corners there's gonna be some things done to it. I just have to decide what I'm gonna do on the page behind this one. So yeah, those are like, I wouldn't say my two favorite spreads because I love every spread that I have done so far, but those are the two that I want to show you guys. I am in the middle of The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I am up to page 44, and I'm definitely loving it right now. I think that there is this stunning romance going on, and I'm in love with the characters and in love with the world that they're in, and I'm just obsessed with them at the moment as a couple. I don't know what's in store for them. I have a lot of questions already, but I'm definitely excited to get deeper into the book. I already have a couple quotes, and I'm so surprised by that. Like, the writing is stunning, and I just find myself already being drawn into the world. So hopefully it lives up to all the hype that it's gotten. And as I said, my two main reasons for picking up this book were Books with Chloe and Kate literature. So hopefully all the hype that they were giving this book is, you know, well suited. And to be honest, I believe their taste is similar to mine, so I know I won't be disappointed because so far it's excellent. I am currently listening to the audiobook for All's Well by Mona Wad on Scribd, and I'm only 3% in. I've only read a chapter, and I mean, I'm loving it, but the pacing, I guess you can say, is not my favorite. More like maybe the person narrating it is just not sitting with my vibe right now. Like, it's not clicking for me. I'm not vibing with the person narrating the story, so maybe I just might get rid of the audiobook altogether and just read it physically. But I just really wanted to try the whole audiobook and physical book situation, since I am like sort of kind of going into a reading slump. I'm still trying to finish like 2 audiobooks from October, which is like really crazy, but listen, I am literally trying to stay afloat. I'm trying not to go into a reading slump. There's so many things to get done. I need to post a video from October. My Vampathon Readathon vlog was delayed due to the fact that I lost a lot of space on my iPad, so I wasn't able to post it. But now that I have space on my iPad, I can now post it, so I'm gonna post it today. But there's just so many things in delay, and that's not only my reading, like there's so many things in delay. So I ordered some Redbubble stickers for my 2022 journal, and just like overall, because who doesn't love stickers? Okay, So I got these two stunning stickers, and this is a Tommy one, and then I saw like this magical I guess you could say mystical spooky witchy bottle, so that's those two. And then this one is going on a page in the spread that I've already made, and that's a black and pink theme, and I'm just so I'm so obsessed with it. But yeah, basically I got this one because we manifesting in 2022. I mean, we've always been manifesting, but especially in 2022. And then I got this beautiful sticker that says to the moon and never back, and it's just so stunning. And look at the lady on the moon, the crescent moon, she looks so gorgeous, and I just had to have it. And then I saw these stunning little, like I guess you can say artifacts and other things, and I was just like, this would be perfect for like some little details in a spread. And of course, the Nightmare Before Christmas, I had to get a sticker inspired by that, and I just love this silhouette sticker. It's so cute. This will be perfect for an October spread in the future, so who knows. And then I got like this forest witch theme with the antlers and the butterflies and the moths, and I'm just like, oh, perfect. And then a rose with a skull coming out of it, because if you do not know, like, roses and skeletons are literally my thing. Like, I love the idea of death within the midst of like life and spring and regeneration. And I like the idea of things going back to where they came from, but also life flourishing around them. I don't know, it's a weird artist thing, and I really love the way skeletons and roses couple with each other. I just think it's such a beautiful thing, and so I had to get this, and it's in my favorite color combo, and my favorite color is the dominant color here, so red and black per. I had to get a quick Alice in Wonderland silhouette also. This might be a little fun thing for the future, because I do have a journal for book aesthetics, and I'm working on getting one for movies. So if I do like watch Alice in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass, I could do a little spread for those two movies. And then I got this Megan Thee Stallion inspired sticker that says Girls in the Hood, because you know her song, because the girls in the hood is always hard ever since I was young, you know. Yeah, so I just really wanted to get that because I really love that song, and I'm a girl in the hood. And then finally, I'm literally becoming obsessed with the Night Circus, and I've only read basically a sentence, but I had to get it. Look how cute this is. And I love that the Night Circus has a black and white theme with a touch of red. Like, that's just literally my vibe. So I immediately said yes, and I got this. And then of course, back to one of my favorite themes, skeletons and roses, and I just look how gorgeous that is. And then finally, I have a book depository package, and I already know what this is, so let's get into it, y'all. I thought I knew what it was, but I didn't. So I finally have my hands on Act Your Age, Eve Brown, and this is one of my books for the month. This is on my TBR. My TBR video should be going up soon. I plan to either film it today or tomorrow. But yeah, this is on my TBR. I'm so excited. I can finally complete the companion book series, and I'm so excited because I really liked the first two books in the companion series. So hopefully this will complete the trio, and I would love them all because I've heard good things about all three books, and I am hoping to not be disappointed. But Talia Hibbert hasn't really disappointed me at all. So I will have to say I'm looking forward to this very much. I heard there's fake dating, and I love fake dating. It's literally one of the best tropes out there, especially when authors play around with it a little bit. A good example of that is The Love Hypothesis, and I read that last month and I absolutely loved it. And yeah, I'm excited. So my reading plans for today, I am going to continue reading The Night Circus, but before that I might do some journaling or something else, who knows, but I won't be able to read something physically at the moment, so I might just pick up All's Well on script, and then yeah, depending on what I plan to do first, journaling or physical reading, I will pick up All's Well or The Night Circus. Closer to the end of this book, by the end of today, it's definitely very interesting what's going on in the story. Hello everyone, it is the next day and I didn't get a lot of reading done yesterday, but I did get up to page 62 in The Night Circus and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm intrigued. There's so many new characters being introduced, or the characters that already exist, like their backstories being told, and I'm just really intrigued. So I'm still reading The Night Circus at the moment. It took me a while to get into reading because on my Bookstagram, I was like, I'm struggling to read right now, so I hope it's not a reading slump, and the struggle is real, but I'm really loving it still, so yeah, that's a nice moment. But while I was in the middle of reading The Night Circus, I got some book mail and I already opened one package, and in that package was Emma by Jane Austen. I watched the movie first and I absolutely loved it. I thought that Anna Joy Taylor did a very good job. One of my favorite actresses at the moment. But I thought she did a very good job. But now I will know if she did an excellent job because I have my hands on my first Jane Austen book, first of all. So yeah, I mean, I have that child version of Pride and Prejudice, but it's not a solid Jane Austen book. It's more of a simplified version for children. So this is my first solid Jane Austen book in the flesh. Well, not in the flesh, but y'all get it. So I'm so excited to get into it. I'm such a huge Jane Austen fan, and I know this book is going to be stunning because I've seen the movie and the movie is stunning, so I expect nothing but greatness because I know Jane Austen's work is very much girl boss energy. All right, now to open the second package from Book Depository. Rip across, my guy. So the next two books I have are Wonderland by Juno Dawson, Welcome to the Party, Wonderland, Welcome to the Party, and I believe this is a Alice in Wonderland retelling with a trans main character. So I'm very excited to get into this. I've heard nothing but good things about this, so I'm ready to see what's up. And then this book I'm very excited for because it's one of the first Black Christmas contemporary romances that I've discovered, and I'm excited to see if it's good. And this is Love at the Icicle Cafe by Denise N. Wheatley. Yes, I think that's how you say the last name. I really have been looking forward to finding a lot of Black romances, contemporary romances, and I really loved Talia Hibbert's trio, and I wanted to find a whole bunch of other Black authors who write contemporary romance, and I came across this book and I was just like, I have to get into it. It's December, it's Christmas time. What a perfect time to pick up something like this. All right, that's it for the book haul. I don't need to update you guys about the book because nothing really happened so far. I mean, somebody's death took place, and then literally, I guess you could say the formation of the new circus is happening at the moment, but I don't want to give too much details and then it spoils it for somebody. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna go. Okay guys, so it's later. I took a break from The Night Circus to pick up You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry, and I only got through chapter 1 and the prologue, and I'm just really bored. I haven't even gotten far in the book and I'm already bored, so that just is already speaking volumes for me. If you can't even intrigue me from the first chapter, I'm kind of scared for the like next chapters, because then that means I'm probably going to be bored throughout the whole book. But currently our main characters who are introduced in the prologue together, and then now I'm getting to learn more about, I think her name is Poppy. Yeah, I'm getting to learn more about Poppy in the first chapter, and she just seems basic, simple. There's nothing really intriguing about her at the moment. Even her friend Rachel is a little bit boring to me too. Alex sounds somewhat intriguing in the prologue, so I'm kind of excited to see what he's like. But it just seems very boring, to be quite honest. And it's a blogger with her best friend Alex, as far as I know. And I'm just like, if you're a blogger, why are you so boring? I feel like I've read a lot of stunning romance novellas and books lately, and my most recent fave is The Love Hypothesis. And coming off of that amazing high and then dropping to this very potential low is just not sitting right with me. I think I'm going to finish Mooncakes right now, or attempt to finish Mooncakes, because if I get tired, I'm just gonna go to sleep. But I'm gonna stay up today and I'm gonna finish Mooncakes and hopefully love it. I've heard 50-50 about this graphic novel. Some people love it, some people hate it. I wonder if I will be in the middle, or with the majority that loves it, or the minority that hates it or dislikes it, because hate is a strong word, so dislike. All right, bye. Okay, so I read up to page 84 of Mooncakes, which is like chapter 4, I think. I'm just really tired, and I think I'm gonna watch some of this C-drama that I'm watching at the moment, and then I'm gonna go to sleep because it's really late. It's 12 in the morning, like 12:30 in the morning, so I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, later today. Okay, vlog, so it's a lot later in the day. It's like 7:50, and literally I have been in and out of like different things, but I finally decided to start reading around like 4:30 in the afternoon. Basically, I've been in the midst of You and Me on Vacation. I'm now at page 154, and I'm like, there's so many amazing moments that has happened already that I wish was in another romance book. But this moment specifically was something that I just felt like needed to be highlighted. Well, not physically, but like in the vlog, because this would be such a great example. So basically, something had happened with Alex's back, and she went to procure all the things that would help him, and he's like, I don't want you to stay inside, I don't want you to waste your vacation on me. And she's just like, I wish I could tell him that I don't want to leave. All I wanted for this trip was to be anywhere with you all day. Like, that was like, that whole paragraph was stunning. I loved everything about it. I was just like, if this was in another book, I would feel extremely, you know, fluttery. Like, I would have heart palpitations. But with it being in this book, I'm just like, I don't know. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. So I'm going to try to read up to the 200 page mark I have with my first pink tab. And then I'm going to save like the next 100 and what? 161 pages for another day. I don't know if I will finish this tomorrow, but we'll see. Maybe Sunday I'll be able to finish the rest of the book. But once I reach this 200 page mark, I can move on to more stunning things like The Night Circus, which I've been dying to get some more pages in so I can finish that as soon as possible, because as I said earlier, I really want to know what goes on. I think that would be such a good read for me for the like ending of the year. So yeah, that's that. To think that in the beginning I was like, okay, I want to see where this goes because the characters seem a little bit likable. I mean, I was annoyed by Alex in the beginning, still annoyed, but yeah, I was annoyed by Alex from the beginning, I should say. But I was just like, maybe the characters are going to be likable, but I'm still annoyed. If Emily Henry was going for an everyday, like, you know, person, friends to lover romance, it could have been a lot better. I don't know. It's just not, it's not clicking. It's not clicking. It's not clicking. It's not giving. Rant ASMR. It's not giving. It's not giving. Emily Henry, send me back my money. I'm gonna go because I want to reach page 200 so I can move on to the Night Circus. All right, bye. Hello, you guys. It's literally like Monday of the next week, and this should be the last day in the reading vlog. I'm waiting on a package right now, so yeah. So I haven't finished You and Me on Vacation yet. I am going to finish it today. I got up to like page 318 earlier today because it's like what, 10 in the morning, and earlier around 6 a.m. I started reading and I got up to page 318. All I know is that I just hate Alex at the moment so much. I just don't like his character at all. He's so annoying, to be quite honest, because he hates and dislikes everything. I just don't understand how he can literally exist on this god green earth in his fictional world and hate everything about it. He hates PDA. He hates Scrabble board games and all this stuff. And I'm just like, my guy, why are you here right now? Why do you exist if not to enjoy your time? It's like YOLO is something he would hate too. I don't know why, but I just get that feeling. He's just so dry. I don't like him at all. But yeah, whatever. And then for the Night Circus, I'm only up to page 222, which is the ending of part 2, the beginning of part 3. Oh my gosh, the chapter before I get to page 222 is so gorgeous. It's named Tete-a-tete. I don't know if that's like Latin or something, but it means to have an intimate moment between two people in private, and that's exactly what that was. It was just so gorgeous. It was a moment. I loved that chapter so much. I just know this is gonna be a favorite book of all time. I think that I am literally going to reread this and it's gonna click every time. But I know I'm gonna have to get another version of this, like probably the paperback or some other version. I don't know, maybe Barnes & Noble has a limited edition. I don't know, but I want to get it. And then I ended up picking up From Luca with Love by Mariana Zapata on Kindle. I'm loving that. I've only read a chapter and a half and it's very interesting. I love the setting. Ice skating is something that I love because it takes place in winter. Well, not all the time, because of course there's inside ice skating rinks and whatnot, but yeah, most of the time it takes place in winter, and winter is my favorite season. And I don't know, I just think that anything that associates with the cold is probably gonna be a favorite of mine when it comes to like settings and plots and whatnot. But yeah, very, very interesting. I'm loving the characters so far. I've only been introduced to like 1.5, and the second character is literally being introduced via hearsay, I guess you can say, because I'm only going based off of the opinion of the character that has already been introduced altogether. So yeah, and then I ended up picking up Twisted Christmas. It is a compacted book of novellas from various romance authors, and QB Tyler is one of the authors that I know wrote a novella for this series of novellas, and I don't really know the rest of the authors, so hopefully reading their stories will get me introduced to them, and probably I would end up picking up more romance books by them. Oh yeah, updates on what I've watched so far. So I watched The Hating Game, absolutely hated it, gave it 1.5 stars. I don't know if it did the book justice. Going based off the flow of things and the acting and the storytelling and just the production of it overall, I just thought it was horrible. It felt like a short film, but it wasn't short, if that makes sense. I don't know how to like explain this, but it was an 80-minute movie and it was horrible, and I just don't get why they casted certain people. But I ended up watching a very stunning movie the next day, and I watched Little Women, the older version, 1994. Yeah, the 1994 version, not the 2019 version with Timothée Chalamet, which I actually want to watch next because I've heard it's really good. And I love the 1994 version. It's so cute. It's a moment. I love it. And Winona Ryder, I don't know if that's how you pronounce this queen's name, but I love every film that she's in. Heathers, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, my comfort movie, my childhood comfort movie. Literally everything she touches turns to gold in my eyes. Like every film, every movie, everything that she's in literally is amazing, and the way she displays emotion and the way she takes on her character's role is just commendable. And that was no different for Little Woman. Her taking on the role of Jo was just everything. And now I want to read the book, and I just want to get every emotion I had on Sunday again. Like that was just everything. I love it. I love it so much. All right, bye. Okay, hello vlog. It is literally the next day, and I finished You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. I gave that 2 stars. I just felt like it wasn't a book I loved, and it also wasn't a book I hated. I just found it to be boring, and Alex is like the least favorite character I have ever read about. He's so annoying. I just think this is a hit or miss, and if you like it, you like it, and if you don't, you don't. I found both Alex and Poppy to be annoying, but mostly Alex. And then yeah, overall the story was just so prolonged, and I just thought it could have been shorter. I don't know. And the bouncing back and forth between the present and the past was just a little too awkward for me and wordy. So I'm just like, enough is enough. For the Night Circus, I haven't made any progress in that yet, hoping to get some more reading in that today. But today I am planning to get farther in Love at the Icicle Cafe. I started this last night, but I got tired, so I went to sleep. So I'm planning to read this in one sitting. As I said in my TBR video, it's pretty tiny, so it shouldn't take that long to get through this. So hopefully I can finish this today. I haven't made any progress on my Kindle books, so nothing new for that. But yeah, that's all of the update I have. As I said, my plans for reading for today is to get farther in Love at the Icicle Cafe, and then hopefully I will pick up some more pages for my Kindle reads. Now I'm just waiting for a package, and then we'll see how the day goes. Oh my gosh, hello everyone. It is the next day and I didn't get any reading done because I was having like a splitting headache and I haven't been in the reading mood lately. I don't know what's going on, but I've been a mess. However, I am like reading The Night Circus at the moment and oh my gosh, if you've read page 233, then you know why I'm freaking out. This whole chapter is insane, but that page specifically, like something just happened and I'm literally having a heart attack, a meltdown, screaming, shaking, crying, and throwing up, and I don't know how to feel right now, but I'm gonna finish this chapter and then see what happens next. But Marco, would you like to share with the class why you made that decision, sir? Because I have a lot of questions that need answering, and I love this moment, but I have a lot of questions, and I feel so bad for Isabel. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Read the book. It's a good book. Currently having heart palpitations, currently going through it. So I have 87 pages left in The Night Circus. I am now up to page, what is that? 397. So, well, not really 87, but let's pretend I'm on page 300. Anyways, there's 2 more parts left in this. I think there's like 5 parts in this book, and I think I just reached part 4. Yeah, I've reached part 4. So, can't wait to finish this. I'm having such a good time. First of all, Erin Morgenstern is going to be paying for my therapy. Erin Morgenstern is going to get sued. Erin Morgenstern will be hearing from my lawyers. This book is so good, and the way that part 3 just ended is blowing my mind, and I'm gonna need a moment to process this. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm going to either play Genshin Impact or I'm going to do some journaling because I need to finish my life journal setup. And oh yeah, I'm starting a life journal, so that's fun. But yeah, I either need to finish my life journal setup or start my January spread for my reading journal or something like that. But there's journaling that needs to get done. But I cannot wait to finish this. There are some intense things going on here, and I already know this is gonna be 5 stars. I know I was wavering between like 4, 4.5, 5, but now I just know it's gonna be 5 stars. But you never know, because the ending of a book can always change things. So we'll see how that goes. But I just feel like it's gonna be a 5. I literally wrote down on one of the pages, hey Siri, play Feels by Twice. Don't actually play Feels by Twice. But yeah, I wrote that down on one of the pages because something had happened and I was just in my feels, and then I started singing, "You have stolen my heart." And then I was just like, oh, gotta write that down. An iconic moment. I'm about to find out. Okay, it is later in the day and I finally finished The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Oh, infinity out of 5 stars. I absolutely love it. I feel like this is similar to Bunny. As of when concluding this book, you're probably thinking like, what the hell do I even get out of this? Like, what was the purpose of this? Because honestly, when I finished it, I was just like, okay, this is magical, this is amazing, but what was the purpose of it? But to be honest, I think the purpose of the book is for you to gather whatever you want from it, just like Bunny. A fave of all time. And I've read so many stunning books this year, and I was just thinking about that earlier. I was just like, I've literally read so many stunning books this year, and this just keeps, like, books like this, I should say, just keeps adding to that pile. And I can't wait to reread books like this, like Bunny, like The Inheritance of Orchidea Divina, like Yoke, like The Love Hypothesis and the X-Hex and oh my gosh, and Ember in the Ashes series and Six of Crows, and there's just so many lovely books that I've read so far this year. Well, this year in general, because as I know, the year is wrapping up. So yeah, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have all my social media links down below. I have links to support POC movements and the COVID crisis in Vietnam and India. If you want to support my channel, I have my Amazon list down below. I always leave the books that are mentioned in this video in the description box with a link next to them. Thank you again so much for watching. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.